It's not about the 17 years of heartbreak. It's not about the memes, the trolls. It's not about the haters. It's not even about the dream or the fairy tale. It's not lightning striking twice. It's about dominance. It's about an era. It's about the opportunity to go for the coveted, never seen before threepeat. And that is what RCB did today as they steamrolled Gujarat Titans into their second consecutive IPL title in 2 years. Yash, we're the fucking champions.
Back to back. Only the third team
Back to back.
to do it. And wow.
Yeah, maybe.
Rajat Patidar, first captain to go back to back in his first 2 seasons. He's up there.
100%
Oh, yeah.
IPL winning record.
Oh, yeah.
100%. He's never lost an
Definitely
IPL
up there.
season.
Definitely up there.
Dhoni, Rohit, Patidar. That's what he's up against. That's the league he's in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like, factually, that's true.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't even, like, take that as subjective opinion anymore. So, that's some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
Great
First 2
IPL
years
this year.
as captain.
no?
2 IPL titles. What is going on? RCB? Who are you? We don't recognize you. I don't recognize my club anymore.
No, I was just telling Yash that, like, if you go tell this to yourself from, like, 3 years ago, he would go nuts. Like, this, I don't know, it's not the same club as it was a few years ago, man.
No.
Yeah. Not at all. And
I mean,
who was it?
it's-
Who was it at the end? Who was standing there at the end? Who hit the winning runs? None other than Virat Kohli himself. Winning
Like poetry,
an IPL
man,
final.
like poetry.
Yeah. In a chase master. It's all the tropes that you want. Chase master,
Literally
trademark,
poetry. Yeah.
hitting the winning runs for 6, trademark. You know? You
Right.
name it. He's been there, he's done that.
Yeah.
Two titles in a
It
row.
paid
man.
off. It paid off for you guys, though. Yeah?
Whew.
It's 18, 19 years. Back to
Yeah.
back. Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Yeah, the Chennai fan he is, huh, guys?
Yeah, I had to. I had
Doesn't
to.
have the
insert-
jersey on today, but
I had to. Yeah. It's in the laundry, bro. It's in the laundry. I've been wearing it far too much lately.
very comfortable season. You know, no stress, no tension, no chatter, no banter. Just
think the
walk into
only-
a final.
Right, and the only stressful game was the Mumbai game. It would have been
Yeah.
3 losses
Yeah.
in a row.
Yeah, there was that stretch of 3 games, right, where we looked kind of off it.
Yeah.
But apart from that, throughout the season, I mean, we never left top 2. I don't think. I mean, for the most part, right? We were in the top 2 in the
Yeah.
first 4 games, in the first 8 games, in the first 12 games.
I mean,
Yeah.
bringing up the Mumbai game, and one thing I want to talk about is even in that game, Bhuvi really clutched you guys up, and what a season he's had this year, man. What a season! Like, I'm sorry, like we all at one point thought Bhuvi was washed, and this is some crazy stuff that's happened, and I'm so happy for him, really.
If that kid didn't exist, he was the most valuable player of the season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But that one kid
Sure.
just...
for sure.
I have to talk about him, even though it's
We
not
have
a
to,
video
bro.
about him. But he swept all the awards at the end. Every award.
Yeah.
6s, the emerging player, the orange cap, the most valuable season, and the super striker.
Yeah.
5 awards, and he's 15. And he won the... Didn't he
No,
win
it's
the emerging
crazy.
player last year as well? So he's got 2. 6
Two IPL
awards.
seasons. Two IPL seasons.
I don't know if you can win it twice in a row. Can you?
No, he won it last year. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Not Priyansh?
But- No, I'm pretty sure it was him.
Okay, coming back to the game, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Rajat wins the toss in an IPL final. does. I think. I mean, I know there's this idea that you bat first in an IPL final, but I think it very clearly was a ball first wicket, right? Mm.
Yeah, you didn't want the bounce to surprise you because it was bouncing. It was not
Yeah.
seaming. It was not swinging. There was extra bounce, and look, it only takes one good ball to surprise you and get you out. And it's good for us, or good for RCB fans, that it happened to GT, and important to us to win. Gil said he wanted to bat first, but I'm pretty sure that was just a
It's a mind game.
mind game to play with the
Yeah.
the RCB camp. But yeah, Hazelwood, brilliant start. Gil came down the track, so he saw that, he adjusted it, bowled a little fuller, and it still bounced a bit. Tried to cross bat it, skied it, and it was also a bit
It
slow
was
on the
the opposite.
pitch.
It was the opposite, no? I think the ball he came down to, he hit for 6, and then the next ball he goes deep, and
Yeah,
he still
that's what I'm saying.
bounces.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
that's
first-
what you
right.
said. Yeah.
The first ball,
Okay.
he comes down the track and hits for a 4. Hazelwood then adjusts it, bowls a little fuller, so Gil can't come down and make it a pull shot,
Yeah.
which he really likes to do. And then it bounces a
Top
bit
edges,
more,
right?
and I think toe end of the bat, and then
Yeah.
skies it. Then you had
And-
Sai Sudarshan.
And that broke the chase, right? Like Gill going so early, because they were off to a really
Yeah.
good start. They had 14
Yeah.
in the first over. I think Bhuvi was
Takes a big
over, of
hit
course,
on
right?
the confidence.
Yeah, it's a team that in qualifier 1 had that big collapse. They were 50 for 5 in the power play. So their psyche somewhere in their mind, they know that their best chance of winning this game is the opener sticking in there, getting through the power play, getting some kind of 70, 80, 100 run partnership, right? Like they did in qualifier 2, which was a completely comfortable game for them. They didn't sweat at all. Now, so early in the game, they lose their captain, their most aggressive batsman in the top 3. They don't send out Butler as a response. They send out Nishant Sindhu, which was, I mean, it's such a defensive move. I get it. It's an IPL final, but it's such a defensive move when the game has just begun. You haven't really gotten a foothold in the game at all. You're putting in a guy who's never played an IPL final before. It's his first season, right? I think he's never played in this stage, of this magnitude. I mean, what's more likely, that he goes in and just smashes the power play, or he struggles a bit? He struggled. He struggled, and the entire momentum of that GT innings just came to a complete halt. They had some 20, 25 runs in 2.5 hours. They finished the power play in the 40s, 40, 45, I think, something like this. And then the wickets stumbled again. I think Bhuvi comes back for a second over, bowls a really nice sharp bouncer, catches Sai off guard. Jitesh takes a catch, really good catch. And I think as an RCB fan watching, I thought, okay, I relax now. I put, I stretch my legs, I, recline my seat, and I'm watching there with a drink. Like,
Yeah.
Butler too, Butler too comes in so defensive, super defensive. In the end, he had 19 of 23 was his innings in an IPL final. You don't win IPL finals by playing.
You need that intent, man. You need that winning intent. You got in this far. You just have to. You just need that one more push to really play that aggressive game and make that change.
Yeah.
Butler's role itself is not to anchor the innings. It's to push. Give that one more push.
Yeah, their top 3, they scored their top 3 scored 41 runs in 53 balls. So they've played half the innings in terms of balls, 53 balls, right? Almost, that's 9 overs, nearly 10 overs. And they've scored 40 something runs. It's not good enough, guys. It's just not good enough. That you don't even get to competitive total anywhere near. They had some 6s. They scored 3 6s this innings.
Yeah, it was.
In a T20 game in 2026, Gujarat Titans go into a final and have 3 sixes in the entire innings.
That's actually crazy.
I mean,
I think this was the same
cool.
pitch.
Cool. I'm happy, but
Yeah,
like,
and this was the same pitch, I'm pretty sure, as the T20 World Cup final,
Hmm?
where India scored
yeah,
a 250. Same pitch,
you're right.
just more bounce.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Like you're happy, but like you're expecting more. Obviously, it felt like a one-sided game today.
Yeah. And it wasn't like it was a terrible pitch that completely changed, at the halfway mark.
no, it was yeah, it didn't change mid innings. It was just RCB just attacked more. That's the only
Yeah,
difference.
like it never looked like even when GT were batting, it never looked like it was a terrible pitch to bat on. Okay, maybe there was bounce, but like, if you played your shots, you still got. It was a quick outfield. It was even bounce. It wasn't some were keeping low, some were bouncing extra. We had no spinners. It wasn't like the ball was rank turning. There was no dew either. Like when
Yeah.
I think it was a 1% dew. Like there was absolutely no dew at all.
No.
RCB batted on the same pitch. The bowlers, the best bowling lineup in the league, right? Gujarat Titans, no problems. 60 something in the power play. Game's done.
Yeah, I got over after the second over, I would say. They got 0 wickets.
Yeah.
It was a pretty fast start. And I guess when Kohli sees Rabada this season, it's like a hunter seeing his prey. I don't know what gets into his mind, but he just wants to dominate this guy by any
Yeah.
means. And so there's a stat. He has, I think, 88 runs at a strike rate.
36
around-
balls or something, right?
Yeah. 200 plus strike rate against Rabada. And this is the most the batter has scored against one bowler in a season of the IPL. And this bowler is a
Right.
purple cap holder. Purple
Purple
cap
cap holder, yeah.
Purple cap holder.
Yeah.
Got the purple cap right after the match too, by the way.
Yeah. And I was sad that he did get that one wicket of Padikkal.
Padikkal, by the way, like unforgivable match. I'm sorry, like
I don't know what he was trying to do.
unforgivable.
What even happened?
He
No, like look
edged
in the
it to
first
third
2
man.
overs that Rabada bowls, right? The first 2 overs that Rabada bowls, he gets torn apart. 37 runs in 2 overs. Okay.
Yeah.
Rabada comes back for the final over of the power play. Like we've scored all our runs. He goes for a shot, like it's wide. He, I don't know, edges it, I guess, right? And
Yeah,
disguise
thick edge.
to third man.
Okay.
Like it never looked like Rabada was going to take a wicket at any point in the game.
Yeah, he just gifted that. And
Yeah.
I guess Bhuvi can have a right go at him in the dressing room. But yeah, no complaints. I think it went perfectly to plan. What's the saying?
Low cortisol. Low cortisol.
Low cortisol.
Perfect game. Like perfect season even. Sure, there were a couple hiccups, but every team has that. We didn't get those 10-11 wins in the group stage, but when it mattered, in the second half of the tournament, looked like the most complete side.
Yeah.
Teams couldn't find a way to beat us, except I guess SRH at the end. But yeah, I mean, it's
I mean, I said
something
this to
never
start the
imagined.
video, right? Like, I said this to start the video. Are we actually looking at an era now? Because this is what all us fans want, right? Like, we've suffered for long enough. Now there is a squad assembled that is just really, really good. So balanced, good bowlers, excellent batting, all rounders, fielding. Every aspect of the game, every facet you look, RCB are par or well above.
Yeah, I think
We have one more year before the mega auction.
Yeah,
We're
that
hoping
one
that
year is crucial.
This is the start of a, yeah.
So of
Yeah.
course the mega auction can change things, and it depends. Will change things, and it depends on who the new coaching staff is. If it's the same one, I trust them again to build a good enough squad. And of course, they would need some luck, right? Because not every mega auction you get Tim David or Romario for 4 crores, Particle for 2 crores, a player like Particle for 2 crores. So they'll have to unearth some gems. And next season, I also imagine there's going to be like 5-6 teams that are going to be chopping and changing, like Mumbai with Hardik
Mumbai for
Pandya,
sure.
Lucknow with Pant, KKR maybe with Rahane, Camry, DC. So yeah, I think next season is a perfect opportunity to go 3 in a row.
Yep. I think as an RCB fan, I don't think you should be. Again, he's gone. Where do you keep going, bro?
No, continue before that.
Okay, no, it's okay. We'll wait for you. Okay.
So,
yeah, as an RCB fan, I wouldn't be so worried about the mega auction. Like, of course, there's the fear that what happened to KKR can happen to us, but I think we're pretty set on our philosophy now. We're also pretty clear on what kind of players we'd like to retain, right? Because a lot of our squad is aging already, so they will need replacing in a couple of years, anyways. So it's not the worst thing in the world that a mega auction comes by, and we get to, rejuvenate the squad a bit. So because Hoff is getting on in age, Bhuvi is getting on in age, Virat is getting on in age, a lot of players. Yeah, sorry,
That's the thing.
Shashank, you're saying.
This is where like your staff, the team management, the way they do things, and IPL and how it works now, it goes very well together, right? So I'm sure they'll follow this thing of, okay, what doesn't work, why don't fix it, right? And for it to be for you guys to face problems on how you guys manage things, I think it's going to take a lot more time for that to happen. Like, for example, how it's happening to CSK right now, where the game's changed, and they just can't catch up. I feel like something like that's not going to happen for another good amount of time. Like, because you guys are doing it perfectly. There's no other team that's doing it better than you guys. So
yeah.
You do have to credit that management for sure. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Mo and Andy Flower. Like,
Yeah,
you see the
it's
stark
very strong,
switch
very
in,
strong.
a team philosophy and mindset.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like it's a side that hadn't won a trophy in 17 years.
When RCB win their first one, that burden is off their shoulders.
Yeah, the floodgates open, right?
Yeah, and with the great players they had or eventually will have in the future, will propel them to even further heights. I think that was always the thinking. That RCB has always had the players, never the right combination, but it's always had the pressure. And Mo Bobat had said the same thing. He said, when he came into the side, he saw this whole environment being like, the shirt is too heavy. So that's a English football saying. The shirt weighs heavy. And that's the case with RCB. And even though it's a club or it's a franchise with no history of winning multiple titles before, like, I'm a United fan as well. So Sid is a United fan as well. So we know what shirt weighs heavy means. All that past glory, being unable to recreate it, being unable to meet those expectations for a long period of time right now. So that really drowns the mentality or drowns the psyche of the players. And it did, especially it impacted Virat Kohli, who's a player who's won everything with Team India.
One of the greatest players in history.
Yeah. And it's astonishing how he never won it in 17 years.
Yeah.
It's astonishing.
And it played on his mind too, right? Like it really played on his mind that he never won.
He always took responsibility on himself, and too much responsibility. He placed so much value on his own wicket. Like, his wicket was worth 2 or 3. And he was proven right? Like, once he gets out, the team collapses. So it's not like it came out of nowhere. He knows how the team will be when he's not on the pitch. But come a good side, come a decent top order, a great middle order, a great bowling lineup, and then a coaching setup which tries to break that mentality, and then he's free now.
Yeah.
And it changed
Yeah.
since
There's no
the
pressure.
first half of 2024, that second half, where he stopped playing the anchor innings, where he started attacking, and it suits his game.
Yeah.
It suits his
Yeah.
game. Like his whole brand is aggression, and his whole brand is playing bold. RCB's built on
Yeah.
his brand, so him playing the more timid innings really didn't
Yeah.
make sense. It really didn't
Yeah.
reflect his own character.
Yeah.
And once he got free, once he was unlocked, RCB has not looked back since. I think last 2 years, 22 wins, 9 losses. Stretched it back to 2024 and that insane run. 28 wins, 10 losses.
Yeah.
28 wins, 10 losses. That is almost 75% win rate.
Yeah.
You don't see this in IPL, where there's...
For this league, for the IPL, that is
Yeah.
incredible.
insane.
You don't
That is
see it.
that is creme de la creme. That's gold standard,
Yeah.
right?
This is what
70%.
Yeah, this is what the teams need in football to win a league title. 70% wins the league title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so this is what RCB has unlocked. The whole mentality, which was blocking their own potential. And sure, of course, it depends on team combinations and everything. It does. But it also, on the pitch, what are you going to do on that given day, right? And today, or this whole season, it seemed like these players know their potential. They know their ability.
Yeah.
And they know their own game better than ever. And they know what they can
Yeah.
achieve together. And this has been the case with CSK. This is how CSK has gotten any player who's on the sidelines of the Indian team, gotten them in, rejuvenated them. A Rahane, a Nuttapa, a Raidu. All these outcasts, a bunch of outcasts.
Ishwar
Dubey.
Pandey, right?
Even
Mohit
Dubey.
Sharma.
Right. Because they knew their own ability and they had a great leader and they had a great coaching staff, great environment to unlock that within them. So this is, and it was also completely the antithesis of Kohli was needed in the captain, which was calmness. And Rajat Patidar brought calmness.
Yeah.
So Kohli, I know his fans, if they see this, they might slander me, troll me, whatever. But him as a captain, there were certain flaws for RCB. Those 5-6 years or 7 years he was captain. He made emotional decisions. He judged players on how they resemble himself, how they tackle on pressure. Because not everyone's built like him. You can't judge everyone based on how great you are. You're the best of all time in this format. But Pereira comes in. He understands what the team needs. He understands what environment where players will flourish. He understands how to help the bowlers in pressure situations.
Yeah.
Understands what changes to bring in each game. His in-game management has been brilliant. He's not
Very smart.
timid in that case. He's really aggressive as a captain. He brings the right changes, the wicket-taking changes. Hoff comes in or Ronald comes in. He always looks for the attacking option.
Yeah.
But he's a very calm-headed person.
Yeah.
And Venkatesh Iyer has said it multiple times. He's a very simple person. Lives a very simple life. No extravagant lifestyle. And you see that on the field. Everything he does is simple. It's great because there's no complexity to it.
Yeah.
So simplicity wins you the league title in IPL.
True.
Dhoni has done
Yeah.
it. Rohit has done it. Now
I've seen it time and time again. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the amalgamation of like all these things, right? Like you have the brand new coaching staff, you have Dinesh Karthik, Andy Flower, Mo Bobat. You have a brand new captain, with a fresh approach. You have a brand new squad Virat Kohli is there, and then everyone else is kind of new to the squad, right?
Yeah.
But it just works. Like all after the mega auction, when people looked at the squad, they there were a lot of players who looked like they were on the fringes of the IPL. They, out of form,
Yeah.
didn't really perform in the previous franchise, whatever it is. Because Tim David, based on Tim Dawood, right? Like at Mumbai, Shepherd was called. Yeah, Shepherd was called a fraud. Bhuvi had a terrible year with Sunrisers, exactly. Devdutt Padikkal had, I think, two of the worst years any batsman has ever had in the IPL.
He averaged.
So many.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
he had in the
insane.
single digits for sure, in the single digits. So he had so many aspects that shouldn't have worked, but so that really shows that it is the management, the captaincy, the leadership, all these things. Yeah, it feels like another one. I'll give you Venkatesh Iyer had a 23 crore contract last year for Kolkata Knight Riders. I'm sure they hoped that Venkatesh Iyer would be the guy to take them forward, right? Become captain, um, and take over from Rahane, and really become that club guy, the franchise guy. They let him go because he didn't have a good season. So that I don't know what that says about them and how much they believed in him, because they were willing to spend 27 crores on him, 23 crores on him, but he comes to RCB, okay, for a much smaller contract. Sure, that matters, but he comes to RCB. He's not a starter, right? He's a squad player now, so he's just waiting for his opportunity for most of the season. He gets his shot in three of the biggest games, probably, right, of the tournament. Comes right at the end. I mean, he played, of course, a few games.
Has impact.
He plays a few games as impact player, but I'm not going to count those. Like, he starts towards the latter end where the games really have a lot of importance, and he has to open and replace Phil Salt. He has to
Yeah.
recreate the impact that Phil Salt has on RCB. Not easy. Not easy
Immense
at all.
pressure on your shoulder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
immense pressure. And he has to be the one who takes that pressure away from Virat so that Virat can play his natural game and do what he wants.
Yeah.
He comes in and he just looks like he belongs there. Even today in the final, 32 of 16.
Yeah.
And he did that with one good leg. Like,
I mean,
insane.
just talking about Venki, like, how much did KKR buy Cam Green? Cam Green was Russell replacement, but let's say monetary replacement, right? 25 crores.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if Venki performed like this the whole season for KKR, like how he performed for us in the past 3 games, who was worth that 25 crore? Is it a Cam Green or is it a Venki? It'd probably be Venki, right? This guy's giving you
For
200
sure.
plus strike rate starts
Yeah.
up top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came when Paridar was injured, so he had to replace the middle order hitting of Paridar against
Yeah.
probably the second best leggy in the league, Yuzi Chahal, and he did it brilliantly. He scored a 70 going
70
at
something,
10 runs per over, that kind of pace. So he did that. And KKR are looking at Cam Green and asking him to do the exact same thing for 25 crores. And it tells you the importance of environment and the importance even on Venki, on his price tag and the pressure that was put on him.
True.
I mean, he's been brilliant. I wanted him in the mega auction, and I was even behind the management for going till 18, 19 crores until it got a bit too ridiculous. But he went there, we still won, and he came back a third of the price. And we won again. So fate lined up perfectly for Venki and myself as a Venki fan and an RCB fan. It was just a brilliant effect. And people always talk about, what if Venki was brought by RCB for that 20 crore price tag? RCB wouldn't have won the league. Maybe.
Yeah, we would have won. We would have still won. Like, I'm fairly
Maybe.
confident that we would have still won. Like,
Yeah, we wouldn't have built the same complete squad, right? But it's not like
yeah.
it's not like the staff would have no clue what to do with Venki.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not like we would have used Venki better than what KKR did, right? I think that even the
We've proven that,
hardcore
yeah.
RCB hater would agree with this. The past 4 or 5 years, RCB has rejuvenated a lot of careers, and Venki is just the next one in that long list. So next season, I'm expecting great things from this guy, because he gives a completely new dynamic to an RCB. RCB's playing 12. Now we don't need a second overseas batter.
Yeah.
We can
Where
we can
do you think
use
he
the full
plays?
salt.
Do you think he opens?
Yeah, next season definitely he opens.
He opens over
He's got
Salt.
to.
I don't think.
No. I'm saying if
I don't know if he
plays.
does. Okay.
Yeah, I think what they'll do next season, Salt keeps. Venki might come in for Jitesh. Then you have the luxury,
Okay,
which
in the middle.
Salt could not keep because of his finger injury. He can't even
Yeah.
play. So, but we have two. We always play with two keeper options, and I believe Venki would replace Jitesh, but he would start at the bench. Same thing as this season. But if form goes awry for any of our main batsmen, even including Salt, let's say he has an injury or some English commitments or whatever, this gives a completely new dynamic, right? You have Venki opening, then you only have Tim David in your top 7 as a foreigner. Then you have Romari Shepherd. You hope he has a much better season. Then you have Hazelwood, of course. And if Hazelwood doesn't play, so you have his replacement. Then in the auction, you buy your next overseas bowler, or you maybe even buy a overseas spinner. You know, a spinner we have lacked this season, a leggy we can take in the middle. He gives you so many avenues to upgrade, and that's what really that's the reason I wanted him, because in that KKR 2024 lineup, everyone raves about. He could play anywhere. He could play opening. He could play till number 7. And he can do the same thing for us. He's probably the most versatile batsman by position in the league.